Hello again, YouTubers. I'm here again. This is my second video on YouTube. The purpose of this video, just to make sure you're in the right place, is I'm taking you for my journey before prosperity, before success. I'm taking you on my journey of what I did, where I am, how I get there. I'm making these little small videos so you and I can see the things that go on your journey to success. And I wanted to make this video. I made part one earlier. Now this is part two because I wanted to show our viewers and people like yourself the things I had to go through, things I go through, because this is going to be something for me too. When I'm, for my child, for my family, something, may have happened, and I can look back at it and say, look what the Lord has done. So this is just as great for me as it is for you. So let's get to it. This is a video, again, on my journey to the path of where I want to be in my life. The first thing I knew I had to do, as I spoke in my first video, is I had to change my thought. People say, I know you've heard it in churches, you've heard it everywhere. What you think is what you say. What you say is what you do. What you do becomes your character. Pastor David Jacques, great pastor, used to say that all the time. So in one of his preaching series, and I've held on to that. So I first had to change my thought. I first had to be positive about any and everything, because if I'm not going to be positive in that area, that journey of being an entrepreneur won't work for me. So I started by changing the way I think, changing my thoughts about anything, become humble to the next person. I started looking at stuff like law of attraction, and saying, the creator of the universe, talking to my God, and, to help me in that area so I can become successful. So I started thinking, feeling it, manifesting it to another level. So walk, breathe. Everything you're dreaming of, you have to walk, you have to breathe it. I'm giving an example. I wrote one down, my law of attraction. There's several things that I wanted to get. I think it was going to Hawaii, buy a Mercedes truck because I love their trucks. And I wrote it down, put it away for years to come. Well, January 19, 2015, I said that. I said all that list I just told you. And I'm trying to talk fast because I'm trying to keep it short. But I have a lot to say in a short time. And then my husband and I went to the dealership to get a new car. Well, we went to look for a Lexus truck, but by all means didn't like the Lexus truck. And we end up with a great deal on our Mercedes truck. Now, you say, what's that about? Then I was going through my phone one day at work with all some notes that I've written. I have a little notepad on my phone. I just write down things so I can remember. And unbeknownst to me, the things that I wrote down from the law of attraction was the Mercedes truck, which I received, and I still haven't loved my truck to this day. But what I'm saying is I had to call it, manifest it, think on it, and let it go into the universe for it to come back. That's the same way in success. So I started off listening to the law of attraction, I listened to Les Brown, love him dearly. Listen to his positive thinking. He had a twin brother. He was a twin. And he talks about, the stress of life, what he went through and how he was overcome adversity. I listen to all those. And that's what you have to do. Listen to positive things. Sometimes you have to cut Facebook off, Twitter off. You have to cut the radio off, the TV off, the news off, because you're so negative. So you have to start lifting yourself up, because what you need to do is develop a mind, a trained mind, to be positive. Soon as you hear something negative or gossip or something, you kill it. That's the first thing you have to do. Kill it. Start with your thought. Work on your thought, positive thought. Before you even think about success or how to gain wealth or prosperity, think about your thought. Your thought. Control your mind, control your thoughts. That's the first part of my journey I had to do. I welcome you to join this journey with me. I'm excited to see where it's going to go. But that's the first thing I had to do, was constantly read about positive things. And positive things that's going to uplift me and move me into the direction that the Lord has for me and I have for myself. I thank you for tuning in. Again, this is our first part of our journey, our thought. I appreciate it and hope you enjoy the ride, because my ride is going to be fun. Stay tuned.